How did this beautiful moment go from this to this?
Breaking news coming out of Texas, where Kansas City Chiefs player and Fresno native Xavier has been arrested. Public jail records from Williamson County show the incident happened yesterday. Worthy was booked in jail for allegedly assaulting a household member or a family member by impeding their breathing or circulation. This comes just weeks after the Fresno native and Central High graduate made his return to the Valley, where more than 4,000 fans lined up to meet him during a free event at Granite Park in Central Fresno. We'll bring you more about this breaking story on air and online at abc30.com.
Welcome to Male Reality Lessons, where topics are reviewed and discussed as iron sharpens iron. On Male Reality Lessons today, we're going to take a look at the plight of the young professional athlete. And on this instance, we're going to look at Xavier Worthy, a young Kansas City Chief, a second-year man whose life is mirroring that of Travis Hunter, who is yet to be drafted. Now, ironically, a lot about their personal life as well as their professional life coincide. But in this instance, Travis can take a stern look and learn a good life lesson regarding how they should develop their personal relationships in going through life. The key takeaway regarding how you develop your professional and personal relationships is you need to be able to vet a relationship and curate one for the long haul, because when you move too quickly, you may end up in a bad situation. And it's better to learn the easy way and from those who came before you than to learn the hard way. Case in point.
Native and Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy has been released from jail after he was arrested for felony domestic abuse. The charges were dropped this afternoon by a district attorney in Texas. Good evening and thanks for joining us for Action News After the Game. I'm Nick Garcia. Let's start with Action News reporter Vince Ibarra at the live desk with what we know about the arrest and how fans are reacting to the news. Vince.
Well, Nick, when we initially started reporting on this story, Xavier Worthy was said to be behind bars for alleged domestic dispute. Now, like you mentioned, the Central High graduate has since been released from jail. These allegations had local fans disappointed that the 21-year-old was accused of this type of crime. Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Xavier Worthy was released from a Williamson County, Texas jail on Saturday after allegations of felony domestic abuse. Action News has learned a Texas district attorney decided not to pursue the charges any further. Still, the news about the 21-year-old was upsetting to fans.
And then just seeing the news and what happened is shocking.
On Friday, Worthy was arrested and charged with assault on a family or household member in which their breath was impeded. After the wide receiver was arrested, his lawyer released a statement that said the unidentified woman who made the complaint had been living with Worthy the past 2 weeks. The woman was asked to leave Worthy's house after he discovered she was unfaithful to him. The attorney went on to say the woman allegedly damaged a room in his home. They say the woman became violent by allegedly scratching Worthy's face and ripping some of his hair out.
Was really proud to see somebody from Fresno get to play with such a great team like the Kansas City Chiefs.
Worthy is considered a hometown hero, attending Central East High School and recently offering a free meet and greet autograph signing for fans at Granite Park in Central Fresno. And one thing people we spoke with also said is violence is never the answer. We do want to share a reminder that support is available around the clock for anyone experiencing.
If you're enjoying the video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe to Male Reality Lessons.
Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and former Longhorn standout Xavier Worthy has been arrested. Jail records in Williamson County, just north of Austin, show the 21-year-old Worthy was arrested by the sheriff's office and booked into the county jail. Details around Worthy's arrest are not are unknown at this time, but he is currently charged with assaulting a family member by impeding their breathing or circulation, a third-degree felony assault. Well, we know now that it was because he must have had some back and forth with his fiance. If convicted, the charge could be punished with a sentence of 2 to 10 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine, up to $10,000 fine. Under Texas law, impeding breathing includes intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly impeding normal breathing or circulation of blood by applying pressure to the person's throat or neck, by blocking the person's nose or mouth. Lawyers for Worthy issued the following statement after his arrest. We are aware of the allegation that led to Mr. Worthy's arrest. We are working with law enforcement in Williamson County to ensure they have the benefit of totality of circumstances that led to this allegation. The complainant was asked multiple times over the last 2 weeks to vacate Mr. Worthy's residence upon discovery of her infidelity.
And just like in the case of Travis Hunter, she was caught on video getting that
a private investigator has video evidence.
Gotcha, bitch.
She has refused to vacate the residence and made a number of exhortive efforts prior to resorting to this baseless allegation against Mr. Worthy. The complainant further destroyed room in residence, scratched Mr. Worthy's face, ripped up his ripped up parts of his hair, which is photographed. Evidence of Mr. Worthy told law enforcement at the time of the incident that he did not want to press charges against the complainant. That's where he messed up. You listen, you black men better start pressing charges, because if you don't press charges, she's going to press charges against you. You got to think, gentlemen. You have to protect yourself. But maybe in the back of his mind, he was thinking to himself, this is my fiance. I love her. I don't want to see her go to jail. Also, he did not want any issues getting into the media. But bro, you got to protect yourself. And you messed up. One, you messed up by trying to wife her up. You can't wife up heifers who are groomed and made for the streets. You cannot do that under any circumstances.
No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because if you assault her, your ass is going to jail. We have this culture to where it's okay to hit men. It's okay to physically men. It's okay to hurt men. No, bro. You're a human being. Physical violence affects everybody the same way. That's number one. Number two, women need to understand that they can't do that. And when you let them do that, they're going to do it to somebody else. I think they can do it to somebody else. And what's going to happen, she's going to catch somebody and bust her head open, and that dude going to have to go to prison because you let her think that it's okay to put her hands with a man. Put her in jail, and if I was you, I'd be at every court date crying, sniffling. I just want to be suffering. You put her, she's a monster every time, straight up. Don't let her off the hook.
I'll leave you with this. Let this cautionary tale be a warning to not just professional athletes, but to all men. Whether you're the guy that's running down the field catching passes, or the guy that's dropping off the mail, be leery of the women that you interact with, and if you notice or identify a red flag, the best thing to do is to walk away. Remove yourself from the situation immediately. And if you get in a situation where the police are involved, do not hesitate to press charges, because they will press charges on you. But I want to hear from you in the comment section. Give me your thoughts and opinions on this topic, as well as any other topic here on Male Reality Lessons. As always, I want to thank you for watching. Smash that like button and have a good day. Bye.